It's time for the Bearded Movie Guy epic first Q&A ever. Oh yeah. By the Bearded Movie Guy. Hi, the Bearded Movie Guy. Today, I'm celebrating getting 200 subscribers. So I'm doing a Q&A. Yeah, here we go. I gave you a chance to ask any question you wanted. Some people asked some questions, some people didn't. The ones that didn't get asked, I will not answer. You missed out. All right, first question's up from Rob Ryan Films. When did you start growing your beard? Okay, technically I started growing my beard years and years ago. Right before I got married. I've been married for almost 17 years. But this beard in particular, I've shaved it and grown it back and shaved it many, many times. This beard in particular, I started growing 2 years ago. If you want to see a picture of me with short hair and no beard, I'll put it right here. I look a little different, I know. Brian Lomax Movie Talk, who's a buddy of mine, asks a bunch of questions, so I'm just going to read them off one at a time. If you could put a beard on any actor that does not have one, who would you put it on? You know what? Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller looked really good with kind of a beard in Walter Mitty. What is the biggest Oscar snub in movie history? That'd be The Dark Knight. Didn't even get nominated and lost out to Slumdog Millionaire. Slumdog Millionaire is a fine film. Nothing as good as Dark Knight though. Which Best Picture Academy winner least deserved to get it? I'm going to say Crash. Didn't really deserve it. It's a good movie, but it just didn't deserve it. And Shakespeare in Love. Shakespeare in Love beat out freaking Saving Private Ryan for Best Picture, which just again shows why I don't put any stock in the Oscars at all. I like it when the people I think should win. If you're ever in an argument with me and you're like, he won 3 Oscars, I don't care. I don't, because Oscars are all political. They don't mean a thing to me. Unless you're talking about Sesame Street Oscars, because that'd be pretty cool. Cookie Monsters would be better though. Have you ever wanted to work within the film industry? And if so, what would be your dream job? I want to be a grip. I got mad kung fu grip skills. I don't really want to be an actor. I don't want to be a director. I'd like to work in the creative side of it, kind of. Here's the job I'd like to do. I want to be the guy that they send the movie to with about 100 other guys that are geeks and give us a chance to look it over and watch it. And we can point out all the stupid flaws in your Spider-Man 2 movie and give you time to fix them, and fans will like your movie more. I think that should be a job. Like, there's a bunch of guys, CinemaSins does it already. I think they should just hire them, hire me, hire a bunch of other geeks, and send us your movies ahead of time, and we'll watch them, and we'll point out all the things that either don't make sense, are wrong for continuity, all that stuff. And it's just stupid. I want that job. Other than that, I want to do this job. I want to be a YouTube critic. I want to talk about movies. I'd like to get paid for doing that. I haven't seen a dime from YouTube yet. Do you ever find it hard to balance family life with running a YouTube channel? What do you do to make it easier? I've said before, one of the reasons I actually do this is my daughters really like the fact that I do this. But it is hard. Finding time for me, especially, I've talked before because I suffer from depression, so finding time to film and be up enough to do this right here freaking is hard. And then editing, there's sometimes when I edit and I'm just like, oh, it sucks. I either have to just leave it for a while or I end up scrapping that whole video and refilming it. My daughters know that I need a certain amount of time to edit a video, but they want to see the video, so they're okay with me going away. My daughters are 13 and about to be 11, so they're quite fine with not hanging out with me at all times. And with my wife, unfortunately, but fortunately she works different hours than me a lot of times, so I can edit when she's not home, so I'm not missing anything there. But it is hard, and it just gets harder. If you could bring back from the dead one actor or actress for one last role, who would it be, and which role would you like to see them have played? I would bring back Humphrey Bogart, and I would put him in the role of Cobb in Inception. I think it'd be cool to see, that's it. And last question from Brian, which film do you predict will be your favorite come the end of 2015? Right now, best film and favorite are different for me, but my favorite film so far of the year is Mad Max Fury Road. It's crazy. And it edges out, I think Kingsman's a better movie, but I think it edges out Kingsman just that much on my happiness scale of watching flaming guitars and giant vehicles and Tom Hardy being awesome. So plus Furiosa. Oh. Next question's from Aaron Saldana. What editing software do you use? Some type of Premiere Pro, Adobe, something. My buddy gave it to me. What's the most expensive movie you've ever bought? Single movie? I'm gonna say probably something Disney, because Disney used to be super expensive, especially on certain times. So I think $35 probably for one movie. Is there a movie from 2014 that is now in your top 20 favorite movies of all time list? Nope, not yet. You want to talk collaboration? Well, collaboration is all about collaborating with people. Oh, you mean me and you. I get it. Never mind. Sure. Favorite genre of music and favorite artist in that genre. For years, it's been kind of rock and hard rock and heavy rock. My favorite kind of music right now is this weird, I don't even know what to call it, but we'll say Mumford & Sons. So whatever, like folk rock, I guess. Mumford & Sons, Passenger, that kind of stuff. But I still love rock. I still love heavier stuff, Foo Fighters. I'm not really into the super heavy stuff anymore. It used to be. I'm getting old. I love the Black Keys and that kind of stuff. Bluesy kind of stuff. But yeah, Mumford & Sons. And I like their new album. It's just, I like their old stuff better. But I like this, The Wolf. Oh, love that song. Love the song. All right, Durant Cinema says, if you woke up and your beard was missing, what would you do? Well, like, I'm assuming you mean someone shaved it or something. Or like, if it'd fallen out because of a medical condition and I couldn't regrow one, then I'd just probably change the name of my channel. If someone shaved it, I'd probably just stay off my channel for a week and it would grow back short and I'd be the bearded movie guy still because I'd have facial hair. What is your favorite color? Green. Used to be red. Would be black. Black's more of a shade. Used to be red, but now green. Like Green Arrow green. Love Green Arrow green. It's cool shade. What video are you most proud of? I think there's a couple, but my Bearded Movie Minute ones, if you've seen my one for the interview, I got hacked during it. I tried to think how to do it, and I did it, and it came out 95% exactly like I was hoping for, and so I was really kind of happy with that, and I think it's funny. My Kill the Messenger video, again, Bearded Movie Minute, I think is really funny, and I'm kind of proud of that. And for the top 7, I'm going to say my one I'm most proud of is directors. 7 directors you should be taking notice of, just because I thought I'd put a good list together and delivered it well. That's all. Cinema Darling asks, Cinema Darling, she's awesome. Cinema Darling asks, what is your best beard you've ever seen on any movie character? I actually did a top 7 bearded characters movie list kind of thing, and Gimli from Lord of the Rings has the best beard in cinema. It's awesome. It's beardlicious. Favorite classic film? I'm probably gonna go with either Casablanca or Lost Horizon. And lastly, from Cinema Darling, favorite and least favorite Best Picture winner. Least favorite, Titanic. Never seen the movie, never will. I'll get into that another time. Most favorite, Braveheart, because it's my favorite movie. So, there you go. A few mixed reviews. That's my buddy Chase. Yeah, thanks Chase. You had me on a few mixed brackets the other day. That was fun. Daniel Day-Lewis lost. Crush the internet. His first question, what is your favorite movie scene? I got so many. I'll just name 2 off the top of my head. One is Jules in Pulp Fiction talking to Ringo at the table about giving his speech about what he thought the Bible verse meant that he was saying and what he now thinks it might mean and how he's trying real hard. That scene just gets to me every freaking time. The other one is, I'll go funny and silly. In the movie Losers, Chris Evans. In the movie Losers, Chris Evans does this whole thing with finger guns, with killing people with his mind, and it's just the whole scene from the beginning to the end where he walks in singing and goes in the elevator and then ends up naked by accident, and then women see him, and then he goes and gets away and then shoots 2 guys with mind powers. It's just, the scene makes me laugh every freaking time. I love it. What is your favorite TV show that is currently on the air? On HBO, I'm going to say Game of Thrones. But I haven't seen any of the season yet, so don't tell me nothing. Don't be in the comments or anything like that. I haven't been able to start it yet. But on the air on normal TV, probably The Walking Dead. I like The Walking Dead, and I've gotten into The Strain. I like The Strain a lot. What YouTube channels do you watch outside of movie community? I watch the Vsauce ones because they're neat, and there's a guy named Matthew Santoro who is a Toronto guy now. He just moved to Toronto, but he's a Canadian guy that I watch. He does top 50 lists of things and top 10 lists, and he's pretty good. Other than that, you know, just what everyone else watches. Fun cat videos and old people falling down, I guess. Alright, Morgan Lemons asks, do you like Nutella? Who doesn't like Nutella? Yes, I do. But Nutella has this weird thing, like once you've eaten it for a couple days straight, you don't need to have Nutella for a month. And then all of a sudden, a month later, you'd be like, I really want Nutella. And then you eat it for a couple days, and then you're like, I don't need Nutella for another month. But yeah, Nutella's awesome. in Canada, I guess they don't have this in the States, but in Canada, our Costco has like a massive jar of Nutella. It's just awesome. I've never bought it because my wife won't let me, but it looks cool. Do you like lemons or limes better? Lemons generally, but limes are good in drinks. Am I awesome? I'm guessing you're awesome. I haven't met you personally, but you know, you got one person to subscribe to my channel so far, and I like your name, Morgan Lemons. It's a pretty good name. So yeah, I'll say yeah. How long have you had a beard? I kind of answered this one already, but I've had a beard since I was like 20, roughly-ish. I'm now 40 because I'm old. But yeah, so roughly the last 20 years off and on. I shaved it almost every year, but we'll get to that later. You probably heard of this, and I think it's already in the video. Oh, my favorite movie when I was a kid, and has that opinion changed? Goonies, and no, still freaking awesome. All right, Jordan Miller, he's a good guy. He says, if I have to choose between seeing Star Wars Episode 7 or Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, and could only ever see one of them, which would it be? Easy. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. I've seen good Star Wars movies already. I've never seen Batman vs. Superman on a movie screen. It's just, I'm waiting for that my whole life. What's your favorite movie of all time? It's a tie for Braveheart and Serenity. I love those. Firefly is a huge thing in my life, and Serenity is just Malcolm Reynolds. Yeah. Steve the Lawn Gnome asks, who is your favorite actor or actress that is no longer with us? I'm gonna say again, Bogart. Love Bogart. And Cary Grant was freaking awesome. For actress, I'll say Audrey Hepburn was really good, and Grace Kelly. Just gorgeous. Both of them, and they could both act awesome. Besides film, what are some of your other passions? My kids, I love them. My wife, she's my biggest passion. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Barry Morgan, I got some action, yeah. I like playing bass guitar. I'm not great at it, but I like playing it. I draw occasionally, and I mean occasionally. I write stories sometimes, usually for my daughters. I'm good at barbecuing. I don't know if that's a passion or not, but I have eaten a lot. So, yeah. Popeye's chicken, that's a big passion. I'm also really into breathing. Big into breathing. And last from Steve, do you plan on styling your beard in the near future? No, but for one video, yes. But no. Generally, I don't do anything to my beard other than brush it. So I don't style it at all. I've never put anything in it. It's just straight brush the beard out and hope for the best. Next up from Jay Strong, which is my buddy Bear, who taught me how to edit. Can we get your opinion on the new Star Wars cinematic universe that is being built? Do you like it? What do you think about the spin-off movies that are being hinted at? Phone's calling. Hold on, I gotta get the phone. Apparently Walt Disney called me and told me I was selected for a cruise. Yay! What do you think about the spin-off movies that are being hinted at, like Rebel movie and Boba Fett movie? I'm open to it. They can't do any more damage than George Lucas already did with the prequels, so J.J. Abrams is 100 times better than George Lucas is as a director, so I'm hopeful. Optimistically hopeful. But I hate the prequels. So, we'll see. Undercover Dyer says, do you like video games? Yes. I actually have a Donkey Kong tattoo on my calf. Yeah, I love video games. I'm a Nintendo guy. I was raised on Nintendo, have Nintendo systems, and I love Mario and all that kind of stuff. My favorite video game of all time is Resident Evil 4. I just love that thing. I have played it so many times that it's crazy. I know where everyone stands, and I know how to shoot them all the time, and you'd think I'd get bored, but I don't. I love it. Best Die Hard movie and worst. Well, there's only 4 Die Hard movies, so I'm going to say number 1 is the best, and number 4 is the worst. Number 4 still being a good movie. I enjoyed it. But it's the worst Die Hard movie, because there's only 4 of them. Best spoof movie. Naked Gun is one, and Airplane. Easily. Best color. Well, that's it's hard to say what the best color is overall. I again love green. Green Arrow green, like foresty type green. But I can't say it's the best. It's really hard to justify. But yeah, green. Are you going to review The Legend of Hercules? I'm not. Is that the one without The Rock or with The Rock? I don't know. If I see it, I might not see it. I don't know. John 5MI78. I think that's what that's a hard thing, dude. I don't understand, but okay. Says Nolan, Tarantino, or Fincher. Out of these 3, if you had to pick one, who would it be? Exactly in that order. Nolan first, Tarantino, and then Fincher. Out of those 3, for sure. Yeah, I love Nolan. and Tarantino is a smidge below him. Literally, they're so close. Fincher would probably be in my top 10 directors, maybe, but maybe not. But he's close to it. He's a great director. Your thoughts on the new Joker and Harley Quinn? Works. Looks good to me so far. I'm giving them benefit of the doubt. It's being shot in Toronto, so. Favorite song from the 70s? I had to think about this one because I'm like, I don't remember where any song comes from any year in particular. So I looked up a bunch of songs from the 70s. Easily, my favorite song from the 70s is Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen. Because it's Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen. Sneaky Peter says, any chance of shaving that beard and becoming the smooth face movie guy? No. The last time I shaved was 2 years ago. And I always feel like shaving. And then when I shave, I immediately regret it. And my daughters and wife both hate it when I shave. My daughters hate it because it's scratchy. And they love the look of my beard and they love the feel. My youngest always says it's like a pillow. Because it's very soft once it's all nice and together. So I made a promise. My wife loves the beard, so I promised them I would never shave again. The next time I shave is when they'll shave me, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. It gets trimmed every once in a while, so it doesn't just because it tends to go out instead of like it. But yeah, so no, I'm not going to be shaving anytime soon. All right, Brendan Weissman, who is awesome, and you should check out his channel. He's criminally undersubscribed to. Check him out. Says, what is your favorite film from your childhood? Again, probably Goonies, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. Those are the big ones. And then there's some cheesy films. Like there's one called The Enforcers and stuff, which is about a cyborg and a ninja. And one called Up the Creek, which I saw boobs in it, so I thought it was awesome. Oh, and Police Academy. Police Academy. Definitely one of my favorite films from my childhood. What are some other movie reviewers you like to watch on YouTube? Well, there's you, Brendan Weissman. You should check him out. I have a huge community, which a lot of you guys have submitted questions. I love watching all you guys. So there's like The Lawn Gnome and Ramster and ATZ Reviews and Captain Vitus Show and I don't want to forget anyone. Rihanna Toria and who am I forgetting? Multiplex. And if I've forgotten anyone, I'm sorry. But like the Chase from A Few Mixed Reviews and... Let's me go down the list. Hold on. Jordan Miller, he's cool. Cinema Darling, Durant Cinema, Aaron Saldana, Rob Bryant. All these people I watch. Brian Lomax, they're all great. So I watch all of them. The only two big ones I watch anymore are I like Jeremy Jahns because Jeremy Jahns, and Chris Stuckman. Although Chris Stuckman sometimes gets a little stuck up about his films, but you know, he's never going to see this, so I don't really care. I think he's great. I just think he's a little stuck up sometimes. Or who would you want to direct a movie about your life? It's funny because Nolan is my favorite director. Tarantino's my second favorite director. And you would think, I love Spielberg, and you would think those three, one of them. But there's one person that I think does biographies better than anyone else. And to have my life told by, as this person's film, I just think would be epic. And that is Martin Scorsese. I love the way he does quick cuts. I love the way he does tracking shots, and then he's pauses things and have voiceover and stuff. I could totally see that about my life for what it is. I'm not saying I deserve a film. I'm just saying, yeah, Martin Scorsese, his style of Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas kind of style where he, you know what I mean, yeah. Definitely. Dan and Mark Bardo. These are the guys who do most of my thumbnails and cartoons and stuff at the end of my videos. They're awesome. They ask, for Independence Day 2, what are your predictions of the movie? That it will be a movie. And it will have Jeff Goldblum in it. So that's cool. Other than that, my predictions are that it will be a movie and that it will be seen in theaters. I don't got any other thoughts on it. Maybe good, maybe bad. I don't know. ATZ Reviews asks, with IMAX 3D and increasing green screen effects, what do you feel will be the next big thing to arise and change cinema? This is going to sound weird because I don't know what the new trend will be for a new technology, but here's what I think the new trend is going to be. Going old school. Recently, Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, Quentin Tarantino went to Kodak and insisted that they continue to make film stock because all of them want to keep filming on film. It's called film. And once he heard about this, Scorsese actually wrote a personal letter to the head of Kodak and said, I want you to keep making film because I want to keep continuing doing film. They were going to stop. They wanted to go completely digital. And all of those guys love filming on film, which is funny because like you think, oh no, it's like it's going this way. Like James Cameron's all about like it's digital, everything's digital. He thinks every movie's going to be in 3D, and I'm like, how would The Godfather in 3D be any better? It's The Godfather. It doesn't need to be in 3D. And so my big thought is we're going to see a slew of directors who want to shoot old school and who are like, film's the way to go. Let's go film instead of digital. Because digital is the big new thing, right? In the last 15 years, digital has taken over in the fact that like it's easier to shoot in a lot of ways, but it doesn't give as good a picture, and like you can do a lot more things with it, but also a lot less things with it. And they both have their drawbacks, film and digital. I literally think the new trend in film is going to be film, which is funny. I think you're going to see a whole bunch of students coming out of school and young directors who want to use film. Film, to me, I love the idea that they capture it on a piece of film, and that means something. So yeah, film, I think is the new thing. All right, what else do you say? What is the best movie franchise that you wish had never ended? Die Hard. And lastly, he says, do you mark your beard down on your taxes as a dependent? Very funny, Art. And my last question is from one of my boys, Connor Lepoideman, who says, what are you going to do for 300 subs? Oh, I got something planned for 300 subs. Yeah. Let's just say it entails me refilming a particular scene from a very famous movie. And, yeah, and me kicking someone. That's if I can pull it off, I plan on refilming a little scene from the movie, and then I'll do another Q&A and put it before it. And his last question is, if you could only pick 5 movies to watch for the rest of your life, what would you pick? I would probably pick Lord of the Rings, because I count it as one movie. I'd pick the Batman Dark Knight trilogy, because I count it as one movie. And if you say it's cheating, tough luck, this is my Q&A. Serenity, because it's my favorite movie. It's tied for my favorite movie. Ghostbusters, and Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, that'd probably be it. So that's it. I'm done my first Q&A. Thank you so much if you're still around watching this. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for helping me get to 200 subscribers. I'm a quarter of the way almost there. No, I'm a third of the way almost there for my 300, which means if it starts picking up, I better get working on that film. And I just really appreciate the support. There's a bunch of people that I want to thank that have helped me with this, and I'm just going to say thank you. You know who you are. Also, there's a new community that I'm involved with on YouTube. There's a bunch of us reviewers that all kind of hang out and talk to each other, and I've just been welcomed into that community with open arms. And I just want to say thanks, guys. Like, a lot of you guys are asked questions, and it means a lot. Yeah, I want to cry, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stay strong. I'm going to stay strong. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Tell your friends. Let them know that I'm worth seeing, I guess. And yeah, not to toot my own horn, but I like what I do, and I hope you like it too. You're good. You're really good. People like you. That's awkward now. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay bearded. You've been watching the Bearded Movie Guy. Yeah, you're doing the Q&A. This is taking forever. I'm tired. I gotta go. I was gonna record some other videos, but not anymore. It's just like, I'm hot. So hot. This is Canada. How come I'm hot? Oh yeah, it's hot here. Don't let people tell you it's cold in the summer in Canada, because it's not. It's hot. Yeah, subscribe and tell your friends. And as always, YouTube safely. Man, I'm sweating to death. I'm melting, melting.